Good morning, everybody. It is currently Monday, the 13th, and this is post Olympia. Wow. Genuinely, the most incredible experience I have ever had. Like, hands down, the most inspirational, the most eye-opening, just everything. From just, getting to the expo, walking around, meeting all these different people. People that I've only ever seen on my phone, on YouTube, on all these different websites, in person. It's such a surreal experience. And then, on top of all that, getting to just see the Olympians on stage, Keon Pearson, Ramon Dino, Mike Sommerfeld, the big dogs, One Punch Naz, just all these different guys. It's insane. It's such a mind-boggling thing seeing almost pretty much just perfection on a stage. And I just don't even have words to describe how amazing seeing all this in person actually was. I just wanted to say this before I get into some actual clips. Vegas was fun. I got to meet up with one of my friends that I've known for almost 10 years at this point in person for the first time. Played video games with him since I was a child. So that was great. And then getting to the actual expo itself, it was just, man, amazing. But I just wanted to say this beforehand. Just, if you are on the edge about going to something like this, and it doesn't just have to be the Olympia, if you're on edge about going somewhere, if you're, maybe I don't want to spend this money, maybe I'll put it towards something else. If you have the money to do something like this, please do it. Please do it. Because it is something that you never know that you'll get to do again. And it is something that I will always remember. And that's something that I want to definitely go back and do again. 100%. So, thank you guys for watching this. Let's roll the clips. All right, guys, we have officially touched down in Vegas, the city of lost dreams and gambling. So I'm going to try and get as many video clips as I can. I'm probably going to have a lot of them end up being on my phone because I don't think I am actually able to take my camera into the convention center for the Olympia. But besides that, I'll get some clips of the outside, the strip, everything that Vegas really has to offer, besides gambling, because I'm actually unable to, being only under age of 21, or under the age of 21. But besides that, I'm going to get a lift over at Dragon's Lair for a video. That'll be awesome. And then we might try out the new tech gym here. I'm not too sure yet, but I'm probably not going to be talking too much. We're just going to keep things rolling, and then I'll just show you guys everything that the Olympia will have to offer. Gotta be honest, this gym is pretty awesome. We're at Dragon's Lair today, and for tomorrow as well. We got back day today, and then I'm working around with my rest days right now. I'm at the Olympia. I gotta make something work. I want to train in Vegas while I can. So we're gonna be doing back today and then arms tomorrow. I'm probably gonna splice together a video for both of them, just both days. Probably, get a couple clips of back today, and then tomorrow get a few clips of arms. Check out the posing room with everything. But super excited to try this gym out. I'm just gonna record a few sets. I'm not gonna do too much talking. I'm just gonna kind of get clips of what I got going on here, so I can get through this lift, get back, and see Keon on stage again, because that was absolutely an incredible sight. So we're just gonna throw around a little bit of weight for the back. I'll let you guys watch. To be honest, it's a lot harder to get footage right now because the gym isn't actually too packed, surprisingly, as I expected. But the way just kind of the machines are all set up, especially since I didn't bring my big tripod to set up the camera a little bit better, it's a little more difficult, but I'll just make work with what I have right now with the mini tripod, just set up a few angles. Not going to be recording like a too crazy amount, kind of like I said. I'm just going to get some clips today, some clips tomorrow. I'll probably throw in a few clips from the Olympia, just with my phone, because I don't want to risk taking in the camera. There's a few people with one, but I'd preferably not get my only camera taken away. So we're just going to crank out a few more sets. I've done a few machines here. They have a lot of really nice stuff, actually, in Dragon's Lair. The Smith machine I did was really nice. They have a few, like, prime back machines that are pretty cool. But I'm probably just going to get a clip here, and then we'll go ahead and move over to some, like, pullovers, maybe single arm, like, rows or not rows, like pull down, something like that. Then finish up with buys, and then I'll just record the posing room after. So just going to get this set in. Right, I have acquired the corner of the gym right now, so I thought this would be a perfect time for me to actually talk a little bit. Posing room here is actually a lot more intricate than my actual gym. You have to reserve
the spot. So, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Maybe it's not normally like that, but for Olympia weekend, people got to get in there. I understand that, but I don't know. We'll see how the lighting is normally. If I can't get in today, I'll definitely have a clip for tomorrow and everything. But this weekend's crazy. It's really interesting actually going through and meeting everybody that you only ever see online and seeing these bodybuilders in person. I mean, it's pretty humbling being there. Maybe in your hometown or at the gym you go to, you're probably one of the biggest people there. I don't know. Maybe you're not, but you are. Coming to an event like this and seeing all these people and how genuinely jacked everyone is there. Like it's pretty insane how 75% of America is obese, and then you walk into there and it looks like 5% of America is obese, and the rest are just monsters. But it's honestly something that gives me motivation to want to work a lot harder at what I do to even touch where these people are. The people on that stage, all of them are incredible, no doubt about it. Like you may look at them and compare them to like the best on the stage, and it's like, oh, they don't look that good. But compare them to everyone else, it's like, wow, they've achieved one of the hardest things ever to do. Like, not many people can do that. It's pretty incredible to see. For me, if I see people around me that are bigger, stronger, and working harder, it makes me want to work harder. If it intimidates you, then that's something that I think you should inquire on and change about your mindset with it. But we're gonna get one more set in here, and basically, I'm just gonna get this done, and then it's gonna cut to tomorrow's arm day, and then after that, either both clips, one of today in the posing room, one of tomorrow, or just tomorrow's clip in the posing room. But I will get in there and I will try it out.
All right, guys. We have finally made it into the legendary Dragon's Lair posing room. Post Olympia, it's unfathomable. The distance you really get to see between yourself and then these Olympians, man. Genuinely, they are on a whole another level that is so uncomparable to anything else. It's insane. Whether it's, the density that Mike Sommerfeld has, the beautiful midsection that Ramon Dino has, the absolute art form of posing of Rough Diesel, man. Like, it's insane. Simply insane. Unfortunately, recording in there right now was basically impossible. It's packed as hell. Thank God I only did have arms today, or else that would have been egregious to do. But let's go through some poses finally. It's been a long, long weekend. All right, I adjusted the lighting a little bit. Manipulation is key in this sport. So let's hit a couple poses, yeah? I ended up meeting Nathan, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. He's the guy that poses a lot, white dude, blonde hair. Really cool guy, really awesome dude to talk to. I was talking to him in the gym about how he honestly helped me develop a lot of my poses that I do. And the incredible
manipulation that he pulls off with his poses. He was even talking about it too. Like even with his wide waist that he was saying, obviously it takes a little more effort, but he made no excuses, dude. He pulls it off amazingly and displays his physique very well. So Andy said I looked badass, but it's been a great weekend. I got to meet some absolutely incredible people. Lee Priest being one of them. That dude was a specimen to run into. But seeing all these big dudes makes me want to improve drastically. Let's see. I didn't eat the best this weekend, unfortunately, but you know, ain't nothing matter. Oop. You didn't hear that. But even though I didn't eat the best this weekend, still gonna hop right back on track the second I take that plane back to my hometown. And maybe, you know, I'll probably do a little talk over. Just maybe I'll just use this to remind myself, but to do a talk over with the Olympia. Just the amazing people that you see there. It puts into perspective, like this is real. These people made it. And there's so many of them there that have. So why not you? Why not me? If you're watching this and you think it's genuinely impossible that you're gonna make it, dude, these people are coming from all over the world. So many different backgrounds, so many different struggles. Yeah, some definitely had it a lot easier than others, but they were all there. All of them with their booths, you know, either coming from financial struggles, coming from mental struggles. Maybe they weren't happy with their physique for a long period of time, but they made it there. So that just leaves no room to excuse yourself off not to chase that goal that you want. And it's all different goals. Building a brand, building a physique, building an audience, whatever it is, you might as well shoot for it, man. Shoot for that shit. But it's 7:35. I got one more meal to eat. Mega Fit Meals is absolutely clutch for this trip though. But Vegas, truly an experience. I'll see you guys in the next one.